Velocity Dreams. In the heart of a bustling metropolis stood a neighborhood known as Velocity Heights. Its name wasn't just a coincidence, it was a place where speed thrived, where every corner seemed to echo with the footsteps of those chasing their dreams. Among its residents was a young boy named Amir, whose ambition burned than the city lights that adorned the skyline. From the moment he could walk, Amir felt the urge to run. He would dash through the narrow alleys of Velocity Heights, his small feet pounding against the pavement like a rhythmic drumbeat. His parents, hard-working immigrants who had found solace in the city's vibrant energy, watched with pride as their passion for speed blossomed. As Amir grew older, his dreams expanded. He would spend hours at the local community center, studying videos of sprinters and marathon runners, analyzing their techniques with the intensity of a scholar poring over ancient texts. He knew that becoming the fastest athlete in the world was no easy feat, but he was determined to defy the odds. Despite his unwavering dedication, Amir faced countless obstacles along the way. The streets of Velocity Heights were not always kind, and many of his peers scoffed at his lofty aspirations. They saw him as just another kid with his head in the clouds, destined to remain trapped in the cycle of poverty that plagued their community. But Amir refused to be deterred. With each setback, he only grew more resolute, channeling his frustrations into his training regimen. He ran until his muscles ached and his lungs burned, pushing himself to the brink of exhaustion in pursuit of his goal. And slowly but surely, hard work began to pay off. His breakthrough came during a local track meet, where Amir's speed left spectators in awe. With every stride, he seemed to defy the laws of physics, his movements fluid and effortless as he blazed past his competitors. It was a performance for the ages, a glimpse of the greatness that lay within him. Word of Amir's talent spread like wildfire, attracting the attention of coaches and scouts from around the country. Offers poured in from prestigious universities and professional sports teams, each vying for the chance to claim him as their own. But Amir remained grounded, never losing sight of the humble roots from which he had sprung. In the end, he chose to attend a university on the outskirts of the city, where he could continue to hone his skills while pursuing a degree in sports science. The transition was not easy. Leaving Velocity Heights meant leaving behind everything he had ever known, including his tight-knit community and the comforting familiarity of its streets. But Amir refused to dwell on what he had left behind. Instead, he focused on the future, training harder than ever before as he prepared to compete on the world stage. And when the moment finally arrived, he seized it with both hands, leaving a trail of broken records in his wake as he raced towards glory. His journey was not without challenges. Injuries threatened to derail his career, and moments of doubt crept into his mind like shadows in the night. But through it all, Amir remained steadfast in his determination, drawing strength from the memories of his childhood and the unwavering support of his family and friends. And then, one fateful day, Amir stood at the starting line of the Olympic Games, the culmination of years of hard work and sacrifice. The stadium buzzed with anticipation as the world watched with bated breath, waiting to see if the boy from Velocity Heights could fulfill his destiny. As the starting gun sounded, Amir exploded off the blocks like a bolt of lightning, his muscles propelling him forward with the force of a locomotive. He moved with a grace and power that seemed almost otherworldly, leaving his competitors in the dust as he surged towards the finish line. And when he crossed that line, it was not just a victory for Amir, but for an entire community that had dared to dream alongside him. The cheers of the crowd echoed through the stadium, a thunderous roar that reverberated across the globe, carrying with it the story of a boy who had become the fastest athlete in the world. But even as he basked in the glory of his triumph, Amir knew that his journey was far from over. For in the world of sports, the pursuit of greatness is a never-ending race, a relentless quest to boundaries of what is possible. And as long as there were dreams to chase and records to break, Amir would continue to run, his feet forever rooted in the streets of Velocity Heights.